Eating and stress. Do we eat more when we're stressed, or do we eat less?
A lot. Well, some people eat less, but a lot of people do eat more. It's a very easy coping strategy when you have time, food is available everywhere. But the problem is that we know the research indicates that obviously eating lots of fruits and vegetables and healthy food is actually protective against depression. Whereas when we're actually defaulting towards alcohol and sugary food, it actually makes, the likelihood of depression, struggling with low mood, greater. So, it's fine for a couple of days, but the fact is this has been going on for quite a long time. So a lot of people may be struggling with their mood, and what you eat is something that actually makes a big difference.
Okay, so what are the best things to eat at times like these?
It's a great question. So one of the key things is actually to think about the health and well-being of your gut. So your gut is actually your second brain, and your gut is basically the tube that goes from your mouth, stomach, intestines out the other end. There are 2 to 3 kilos of bacteria inside your gut, and actually the health of those controls many things: your immune system, your weight, it can impact on that, but also your mood. We need to feed those bacteria good. They need the right type of food, and that is fiber. So one of the best things we can do is swap our baking to souping. Okay, so we need to get back to the soup on every couple of days, to increase our vegetable intake and fibre intake, because that's one of the best things that we can do, because over 67% of New Zealanders are not getting enough fruit and veg, and that is enormous when you think about the impact that can have on our mood.
You were talking about soup. I like soup, sure. I also like bread with lots of butter on it beside the soup. Are the carbs okay?
Well, it's looking at the quality of the carbs that we're having. So lots of white fluffy bread, that's not going to be great for us. Things like oats. Half a cup of oats is 14 cents. That's an incredibly cheap breakfast that we can be having that is good for you. If you're going for bread, it's going for the whole grain bread. This is also an opportunity to give a go to including more foods that introduce more good bacteria into your gut. So sauerkraut, that's super easy to make with a cabbage and very cheap. Kimchi, when you go to the supermarket. Kefir, anything that introduces more good bugs. But I mean, the main thing with soups as a basis is you can make them for $1.50. I've been sharing ideas all over my social media to show you that, it can be cheap to eat well at this time if you're getting good recipes and you're buying the right thing.
Claire, Tuesday, takeaway day. I'm going for a very mild Kiwi butter chicken. Love butter chicken, love it mild. Apologies to all Indian cooks out there, but what is the best takeaway to have if you're going to go?
Oh, there's so many different types. I would probably go Thai, because you can get a good stir fry with heaps of veggies in there, and balance it out that way. It's the creamy sauces and the deep fried food that's not going to help you feel that great.
Okay, right, go Thai rather than Indian. All right, I see what you're going there. Is there something we're missing out on? Like you talked about veggies and stuff, but maybe kind of like iron. Is there some things that we're missing out on during this time?
Yeah, so one of the key things is that nutritional deficiencies, so being short on certain vitamins and minerals, has certainly impact on your mood. So iron is one thing. Next, 1 in 14 women are low in iron. If you are vegetarian or vegan, you are more at risk of being iron deficient. So look at your iron intake. Magnesium, we know that people that have low magnesium are more at risk of these kind of mood issues. And omega-3, so if you go to the supermarket, pick up salmon, get the canned salmon tinned. Tuna, mix that up instead of ham for your lunch, because that is anti-inflammatory and can be supportive. So there are things that we can do that really can make a big difference to how we feel with the way that we eat.